Guys, we must try our best to not let anybody in here. If you guys have plans, if you guys have dreams, goals, and aspirations, you need to try your best to not let anybody in. Do not let anybody in your mind. It is the only thing, literally, it's the only thing that you can have control of 24/7. This is not easy. This is not an easy thing to do. It is not easy to have complete control of your mind all the time. I don't want to say it's impossible. It's going to take practice, but it's not easy to do. But the more you work at it, just like anything else, the better you will become at it. I think so many people are thrown off and swayed in different directions because they let people in, and they let the judgments of people cloud their mind. They let people in their mind. Do not let them in. Think of your mind as a locked door with a passcode that only you know. And if somebody wants to get in, you have to open it yourself. Do not let somebody just, would you let somebody waltz into your locked home? No. You cannot just let anybody into your mind. This has to be the one place of solitude and peace and calm. You cannot let people in that are going to move you in directions that you're not even sure of. Obviously, another word for this is just influence. Do not be influenced by the wrong people. If you have discernment, if you were blessed with discernment, if you asked God for discernment and He gave it to you, then you do not need to let people in for guidance. You do not need to let people in for influence. It's not necessary. People are allowed to have opinions. This is true. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's what you do with those opinions that really matters. You have to understand who you're speaking with. You have to understand that not everybody knows what's best for you. You have to understand that there's a point in time in your life where you can start to make the decisions for yourself, because you know what's best for you. You know what you like. You know where you would like to go. You know these things. There comes a point in time where the people that have been in your life don't necessarily know everything that you need. When you're young, we need a little bit of guidance. True. But when you get older and when you become a young adult, it's not all on you. Because if you have God in your life, you have guidance always. Always. If you have questions, you can ask God. He will answer for you. He will answer for you. He has answered for me. He has given me the answers that I have asked Him. He has shown me the signs that I asked for. This isn't a joke. I always thought it was. I thought when I was young, I thought God was a joke. I didn't think the Bible was even a real thing. I didn't think any of it was real until it happened to me. Until I decided one day that I was seeking answers and seeking a presence of God. He showed me, and He can show you too. You just need to ask. But besides God, you cannot let anybody in. You cannot let anybody in. All of your dreams, imaginations, and visions, those are all yours. They have nothing to do with anybody else. And if it's up to you and only you, you can make them happen. But the second you start listening to other people who don't have the same visions, who have a smaller vision mindset, that's when you start to become influenced negatively. People want to live the average life, the mediocre life, like the mediocre, average, just get by, have a little fun life. Don't settle for that. Don't settle for that mindset. You don't have to. Whatever you think up here, you can make that come true. People, for some reason, don't think it's possible to live out your wildest dreams. Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you? You want to slave away at a job you don't really like? You want to work for a company and a boss that, when he's not around, you talk bad about him? I've done it. I don't really like it. Who likes that? That's not the ideal life. Who wants to live that life? You don't have to. You can make that change. And you can ask God for it. Ask God to help you. People are afraid to ask for help. I just noticed a lot of people being influenced badly. And I'm here to tell you that don't let it happen. Don't let anybody in. The only person that gets to live your life every day is you. So whatever you want to do with your hours, your days, months, and years, that's what you decide. You can do that. And then when people start treating you differently, good. That's when you can decide who you need to stay away from and keep around with you. If you have people that don't see your vision, then that's fine. You just have to accept that. And if you have people that think it's, maybe your ideas are funny and outlandish, and that's fine too. You don't have to stay around them. They'll wish they stayed around you though. True. 100% truth. They will wish that they stayed around you because of where you're going. So, keep the voices out as much as you can. Most of them are bad influences. Word of the day.